Okay, and here, as I was saying, you've got bead. Bead. So again, stem change E to I in every form except nosotros, vosotros. So remember that these conjugations right here, bead, 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 started off as bed, like the verb pedir. So again, this is an IR verb. We're going to conjugate with the IR endings. Pido, pides, pide, pedimos, pedís, and piden. Okay, nosotros, vosotros don't have stem change, so we keep the PED, not the PID of the stem change. All right, a couple of other stem changing E to I verbs, vestir, to dress. All right, so then if you think about this with me as I go through this, the yo form of that verb would be visto, V-I-S-T-O, vistes, V-I-S-T-E-S for the do form. Okay, so those are E to I stem changing verbs. E to I. And the last form is actually a super easy one that you've been using a lot, that you've seen a lot. It's the verb jugar. And you know jugar means to play. And the really nice thing about jugar is that it is the only verb in the entire Spanish language that is a U to UE stem changing verb. Okay, it's just kind of a historical oddball. Yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, vosotros, ellos, ellas, and ustedes. Okay, so how does this work? You take the U from jugar and you change that to a UE. So you go jueg, okay, jueg, because you keep everything up until the AR. So we've got jueg again, and we've got jueg again, and we've got jueg again. No, we've got jug, because nosotros and vosotros don't take a stem change. Jug. And here we go back to the stem change. So we've got jueg. Okay. Um, again, I'll mark off the nosotros and the vosotros. These are going to be in red. No stem change for those. And the U here in jug becomes jueg. Okay. AR verb. What are my AR endings? Juego, juegas, juega, jugamos, jugáis, jugáis, and juegan. Okay. And like I said, it's the only verb in the entire Spanish language that is a U to UE stem change. So from now on, when you start seeing a verb that is a stem changing verb, when you get your vocab list, you're going to see something like this. Acostar, acostar, acostarse, to go to bed. If it's a stem changing verb, you're going to see something like either O to UE next to it, or you'll just see the UE next to it, and that will tell you that it is a O to UE stem changing verb. And so when you get your vocab, you'll start seeing that. Don't get in the habit of a lot of students into the mistake of starting to stem change every single verb. It's only several of these that are actually stem changing verbs. So let's conjugate acostar just for practice, and we'll see if you guys can tell me as I go through this what the correct form of the conjugation is. So first thing I'm going to do with a stem changing verb is acost. I'll put my stem quest because I want to go all the way to the AR ending. Tú, quest, él, and ella, and usted, quest. Okay. All right. So now what I'll do is I'll go up here. Acuesto, acuestas, acuesta. So those are my yo, tú, él, ella form. I'll take the same verb and I'll do the nosotros form over here. I'll do the vosotros form and I'll do the ellos, ellas, ustedes, and I'll just put the little ellipses there to let you know what it is. So here, what we're going to do is we're going to keep the original form of the verb. We're not going to stem change it because it's nosotros. So this would be acostamos. This would be the same thing, so I'm not going to stem change it. I'm going to keep acost. and this would be acuestan. So all of your verbs that are stem changers are going to change in only the yo, tú, él, ella, usted, and ellos, ellas, ustedes, not nosotros, vosotros. And another really important thing to remember is that it's always going to be the second to the last vowel in the infinitive. So here's the last vowel in the infinitive empezar. That's the A. What's the second to the last vowel? It is the E. So that's the one you're going to stem change. I'll mark that one. In dormir, here's the last vowel, the I. So you're going to stem change the second to the last one. The O. In pedir, your last vowel is I. The second to the last one would be this E. Same thing with this one. Volver, you take off the ER, your remaining vowel is the O. Entender, which of these three vowels takes a stem change? It's going to be the second to the last vowel, or the last vowel if you take off the ER. So it's going to be this E right here. Okay, so that's the idea. You have to have this concept down. You have to understand it because we're going to see it a lot. You're going to see it a lot throughout Spanish. Yo juego. Ella entiende. Nosotros dormimos. No stem change there. Ustedes vuelven. Vuelven from this verb right here. Volver. Okay. We will keep practicing this, but this is the idea. Make sure you come back here if you need to.